Imagine this. It's a random weekday evening and you're playing a casual game of Minecraft when the one and only Steve himself drops off a guidebook at your doorstep because you're just that bad at the game. Actually, that's what happened to me. Hi everyone, I'm Aiba and in this episode I step up my game. I built my first real base. This big house is gonna have its roof finished with dirt. Meet my first friend. No, we're gonna have so much fun together. It's going to be alright, unless you fall off the cliff and form a complicated relationship with the local creepers. Another one! What? Why? Don't. Oh my god! Anyway, this whole mess, it all started with that book of his. Alright, see you. Let's see what you have to say.
So, this is what you call a shelter. Honestly, it's a miracle you're still breathing. Now listen, if you want to survive, you're going to need more than a camp.
Well, thanks. I thought my camp was pretty neat, but I guess it's not in the eyes of the almighty Steve.
Build something real, a roof that keeps the rain out, and walls that don't collapse when a creeper sneezes near it. You must root yourself to this world. Let it know you're here to stay. And if you feel lonely, find a companion. If a wolf watches you warily, offer it a bone. Having a friend out here will make all the difference.
Stay safe, Steve. I still couldn't believe Steve wrote to me, but honestly, I was glad to be getting any help out here, really. If there was one thing I took away from his message, it was that I need to build a house today. We're gonna have a little deforestation project on our hands because I would like our house to be down there somewhere. And of course, Steve also talked about finding a companion. He mentioned wolves specifically, but I think I have another idea. Somewhere nearby, I saw a donkey, and I'm hoping that we can be best friends. And with that optimism, I searched far and wide, but he was nowhere to be found. Donkey, 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 donk! I called it a night. And then, like the rising sun itself, there he was. Oh my god, is that him? I think that's him. Let's go. To kick off our friendship on the right hoof, I gently placed him into a cage, carefully crafted containment chamber. I hope you're not angry with me, but I really want to be your friend. Yeah, you want to be my friend too? But now, it was time to get serious. The land needed clearing, and I started chopping trees, and then I realized I'm going to starve. I grabbed the wheat seeds and planted them alongside a few berry bushes. Crisis averted. And then, I had my first encounter with a creeper in this episode. No, I'm gonna die. Trust me, there are many more yet to come. I suck at this game so much! In a tiny cave, I stumbled across some copper and thought, hey, this would make a great roofing material. Oh, how naive I was. Oh, no. Then what? Like, this? Oh. And with that, I got to work. I picked a spot for my house, scolded a few uninvited guests, I don't give a damn about peace anymore, and set off to gather the materials I would need to bring my little dream home to life. You're kidding me, right? A spawner? Like, so close to my base? Wow. Oh. Oh. Ooh. No, first music disc, that's great. And a saddle! After a bit more mining, and the much-needed expansion of the wheat field, I was greeted by some well-welcomed guests this time. No way that happened! 2 of them! 3 of them! Wait! No way I just planted a tree and bees came and they make a home here. Let my enthusiasm not fool you, however, for inside, I am a monster. Due to my incomplete knowledge about the game, I thought that putting campfires directly under beehives was the safe, smart move. Wrong. These innocent little guys, buzzing with hope and productivity, would later burn alive. And that is entirely my fault. Need I remind you that we need their wax for the copper? Okay, iron, iron, iron. I got distracted. We need iron, iron, iron. Iron, 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 iron. Okay, I will definitely cut that out of the video. For I went, and thus began the search. Along the way, I got some sugarcane, stumbled upon a spider spawner. Oh, you look so disgusting! Learned about bundles. Bundle. Leather and a string. Quickly, how do you make it? Oh, like this? Bundle? Like, oh, we have a bundle. Okay, and what now? Oh, what? Oh, I can place stuff here! And was rushed into Mineshaft Cave in fear of the thunderstorm. We're gonna go and hide into that cave. Let's go here first. Eventful. What I do in that scenario, I always put a block so that I know that I've been there already. To summarize my mineshaft expedition, I got lots of iron, coal, and other resources. Observed the scary warden place from safe distance. How about no? And finally got good at this game. Boom! Just kidding. Oh. Oh my god! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Am I the only one getting strong deja vu from the Prelude episode? That near-death experience was my sign to get out of this cave ASAP. Yet, fate still had a few final obstacles lined up for me. I'm gonna blow them all up. Look at him wobble. I'm not gonna look at you though.
What do you mean you're almost looking at him?
Right?
Why do you keep playing with fire?
Lit. Oh! 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 Oh my god! You're gonna attack me or not? I would like to plead my case to Mojang. I did not look directly into his face, did I? My boyfriend said he turned around and his head hitbox moved or something, but I had a different explanation for what happened. He's just so insecure that he attacks anybody that looks in his direction overall. It's like beta behavior. Is that what we say nowadays? With that, I was out, escaping this cave. Now, which way is home? Back home, the bees were still dying. Meanwhile, I began the preparations for my house project. How many blocks of copper am I able to craft with this much? Wait, don't tell me. Oh, why now? Why are you dancing as well? Going back to what I was doing. Oh my god. "15 blocks only. It's gonna be a while before we have our roof complete." I chose the language of facts with that one. And in fact, get it? In fact, language of facts. That was embarrassing. Waxed copper blocks would be the very thing responsible for my mental boom later on. But for now, I got to gathering the blocks I would need for today's build. First was spruce wood. Then some moss. You use bone meal and it spreads? It does! Which unlocked a bunch of other leafy looking blocks. And finally, it was time to prepare the ground. Some bulldozing, a sprinkle of floating dirt here and there, and voila! We had this. Don't worry, I make it look pretty in the end, I promise. I decided to center the house between these two birch trees and lay down a quick outline of the shape. I think it will be very nice if we have like windows here and we'll be able to see everything. Then I moved on to the boring stuff I usually cut out from the video, such as organizing items, collecting wax. Yeah, that's when I discovered what happened to the bees. Oh no, they probably burned in the campfire, didn't they? I did not make it safe enough. To honor their memory, I erected a tall, shining tower of copper and coated it with the very wax they left behind. And with that, I got back to building the foundations of my house. You know what would look good here? Calcite. Calcite it was. Luckily, I remembered spotting a geode back in the ravine I explored during the prelude, so I paid it a little visit. And there, as if fate was trying to repay me for the deaths of the bees, a slime appeared. Ah! Oh, okay. We got the slime balls! I think we're gonna be able to make a lead. That's great. And I think the calcite was in here, inside this thing. Would you be so kind as to open this for me?
Bomb has been planted.
Thank you. With calcite in hand, I headed back home and got right back to building. I'm adding one more goal that Steve did not talk about today, and it's gonna be finding some bees to help me finish this roof in this episode. As you just heard, I became obsessed with fixing the wax shortage problem. I ran around, searching for any bees I could bring back to my base. But every occupied hive I found was miles away. Eventually, the hope wore off, and I trudged back home feeling utterly defeated. Another day, another fail. No, you're kidding! Oh my god! What is this? Where's the other one? I can see him. That was quite a scare, I will be honest. I took a break from playing the game for a while, and when I came back, I had something important to say to you. I think I must confess something. My brain has some messed up perfectionistic tendencies, and alongside that, As you've probably noticed, I get distracted very easily. And as I was playing, this sense of not doing things well enough, fast enough, or as efficiently as possible really got to me. And I became very stressed. I'm glad I took some time off because I realized I was rushing things. And that's not what the series should be about. I want it to be an experience, an adventure, a break from the stresses of the everyday world, not just another task to be completed. I'm telling you this because I thought that this reminder might help you too. The best journeys aren't measured by speed or efficiency or anything like that, but by the joy you find along the way. And with that in mind, I decided that this big house is gonna have its roof finished with dirt. For now. I will change it later, but who says I can't have a dirt roof? I did yesterday, but that's not the point now. And so I did exactly what I said I would. What? The roof shall be made of dirt. Now, two things. First, if you're wondering why I was so set on finishing the roof right now of all times, is because I needed a rough outline of how big the rooms inside would be. That way I could finally move on to furnishing the interior. Second, I tweaked my motion blur settings a bit. So if things suddenly look a little different, that's because they are different. I'm still trying to see what looks best. Once I finally took care of what had been waiting on my mind for so long, I started a modest sugarcane farm, expanded the wheat field, and did my absolute best to kindly invite the bees back into my beautiful valley. And then we had an unexpected visitor. I actually might have an idea. I'm gonna look you up. Those zombie villagers are pretty rare, and I know that in the prelude I gave up on one, and I don't want to make the same mistake. Yes. Right. Okay, so now you're stuck there. No. Come on. I'm gonna die because of this guy. Quickly. Yes. And he's locked inside, I think. To feel slightly better about the whole hostage situation, the undead guy got some tiny windows. Curing his infection was the next step, and for that, a golden apple was required. Of course, I know how to do that. Now? We did this? I'm out of ideas. Golden apple. Yeah, I did not have that much. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna put this apple. Wait! I think I have one. I have one! Let's go do that. Right now. I actually used my brain for once. Maybe I jinxed it. Maybe it was just bad luck. But sure enough, he despawned. You're kidding me, right? A bit annoyed, but certainly not giving up, I gave some shape to the house's interior and headed out on a short caving trip. Yeah, now I would be able to craft a golden apple, wouldn't I be? Well, I think that this much stuff should suffice for now. Back at the base, the flower pattern around the trees got changed, seeing that it was not working. I thought that maybe it has to be like, in a cross. Hopefully, it was just a matter of time before the bees return. Right? While waiting for the bees to buzz their way back home,
My focus shifted to what Steve had said about finding a friend. Truth be told, it was starting to get a little lonely out here. And then it hit me. That poor donkey! He'd been stuck in that cramped little pen for days now. It was time to give him the proper home he deserved. And as such, a stable was officially in the works.
And now it's time to get our little donkey friend inside. Come on, we're going. No, we're gonna have so much fun together. It's going to be alright, unless you fall off the cliff, but I'm not gonna let that happen. It's going to get better from now on. Oh, you wanted to eat? Come on, you can eat. Yes, eat something. Yes, good donkey. Yay. Now inside you go. Come on. He's so well behaved. Oh, you're in the wall. You like it here? It's okay? It's okay, right?
I decided to spoil the hoofy guy with some more plants in his new stable, but then I thought, you know what? It's his first day in a new place. He spent enough time in confinement already. Let's give him more freedom. That's how he ended up roaming outside the stable. My small act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. The reward was beautiful. Did you spot it?
Until we get the beehive. No way! So it works! That method works! Okay. And we have... Oh, I'm so excited, Oh my god, I forgot! I'm so sorry, I forgot! It's gonna die! It stung me, so now it's going to die. Oh no, I killed a bee! Oh no, it won't stop, like... Oh, you're okay?
Sometimes my brain just turns off for a second or two. Anyway, the campfires were placed under the hives again, but this time they were properly secured. To my complete joy, more bees started showing up.
Yes.
The nature was officially healing. Ultimately, I ended up with 3 beehives. Not bad, eh?
Yes, we have 3. Yes. You and you make a little bee. Yes. Look at this. It's a city of bees. Yeah, this is the life.
And sorry, did I say 3 beehives? I meant 4.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 beehives. Okay, I have no questions anymore. My wishes have been fulfilled.
Fueled by that small success, I set off on a new quest, this time in search of carrots. For some reason, I had it in my head that you needed them to tame a donkey. I mean, Steve said bones for wolves, so I just assumed donkeys needed a snack bribe too. The journey had 2 main stops. First was the sunken ship I spotted during my previous sailing adventure.
Oh, it's dark. I should have brought like doors. Oh, okay, potatoes. That's good. Moss. Oh, moment of truth. Buried treasure map. Okay, I will give it a try. Oh, what is this? Coast. Okay, I will read it on the surface. What is this? Now let's see. Okay, so this buried treasure map. I will be honest with you guys. I don't know why it says Minecraft.filled map. I have no clue. But I swear to God, I'm not using X-ray or any cheats. I think that this is just one of my mods. And this smithing template applies to armor, ingredients, ingots, and crystals. What? No. Oh, I think I'm hearing an enemy here.
Turns out that weird item text is from advanced tooltips. If you would also like to toggle them off or on in your game, you do this with pressing F3 and H on your keyboard.
Buried treasure map. Okay, and how do I navigate this? So if I go here... I'm going further away. Okay, wait. Is that a village or something? If we don't find any carrots in this buried treasure stuff, then I might go and visit that village. It's here? Yes, it is! See? It changes from the dot, like this, to like an arrow thingy. It's gonna be here. See? Okay. No. Another moment of truth. Some carrots? No. What? Part of the sea? I don't know what that stuff is.
And due to a complete lack of carrots, the second spot I went to was indeed the village.
And I think that we haven't seen a village before, so maybe it'd be a good idea to kindly introduce ourselves to our neighbors. Hello everyone! I came to steal your stuff. And you need to fix that because this is low-key dangerous. Oh! See, I told you! Dangerous. Oh my god, that was a child, wasn't it? Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Really?
Being completely frank, I didn't exactly feel welcome in that village.
Are you judging me right now? Yeah, shocking. I look different than you, I know.
I peeked into a few chests, found next to nothing, and decided to not stick around.
They don't have carrots, they don't have like crop fields even.
At home, I tried a different approach with my donkey friend, but I think I just made everything worse.
Who is going to tell me that I need to give it carrots? I can't pretend that it will eat a potato and try to become friends with him that way. Maybe that could work out as well. Okay, you don't like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't do this! I thought I could. Oh, are you sure? You're sure? No, you know what? I need that. I need the carrot. I need the carrot. I do not care about anything. I'm gonna go. And I'm not coming back till I get that carrot, whether it be, I don't know, 2 days of playing this game. I will be getting that carrot. You hear me? I am getting that carrot back.
Safe to say, I became quite fixated on that elusive orange veggie.
Now, the plan is to look for some sort of plains, because I want a village, because I know that the one we saw sometime before was... Let's not talk about that, maybe. I think I'm not allowed to go in that village anymore. Here, look, we have plains, and I bet there's gonna be a village somewhere. And if there is a village, I better pray that they have carrots. Because if I find a village and it turns out they just grow potatoes or wheat or even worse, beetroot. You know what? I hate beetroot. I hate beetroot with all my soul. It is the worst thing you could possibly eat. When I was little, my mom used to feed me beetroot with sugar. She would mix it because I hated the texture of beetroot, and she thought that by adding some sugar I would be more willing to swallow it, and well, she couldn't have been further from the truth. So yeah, enjoy this little fun fact about me.
After that super interesting beetroot story, I came across another village. Luckily, they had lots of crops. We got some carrots. I'm gonna have a donkey. I decided to leave right away, didn't even bother looting the chest. After all, I had a clear goal in mind. And then, as night fell faster than I expected, I got completely overwhelmed by a pack of skeletons. What is... They ganged up on me! Leave me! Oh my god! Leave me alone! No. That's not gonna happen, not today, nuh-uh. I just got my... Oh. No comment. I managed to collect my items just in time and tried to tame the stubborn donkey again. I hope maybe you would be willing to reconsider? Oh. Was I wrong? Do I? Wait, no. Imagine my surprise when it turned out you don't need carrots. Yes! At all. What a day. What a day. I ended up naming him...
Wait, because I don't want to misspell it, okay? Double E.
Eeyore. You know the gloomy donkey from Winnie the Pooh? Welcome home. Eeyore. It just felt fitting. We'd been doing all this work for bees, which meant honey, and where there's honey, there's usually a bear. And in that bear's world, there's a donkey. Full circle, kind of. With that, I finally completed the first task Steve gave me for this episode. Better late than never, right? Maybe in the morning we will go somewhere, I don't know. Oh, not here, sorry. Oh my god. Did it really crash? The curse of random game crashes clearly isn't done with me yet. I eventually figured out the saddle was the culprit. Something about it just didn't sit right. Literally. And sure enough, I actually managed to get a good night's sleep. I spruced up Eeyore's little corner a bit, figured that if I spend that long hunting down carrots, they might as well be part of the decor. And then, it was time. The big goal of the day, finishing the house. But of course, it couldn't have gone that smoothly. Whether it was the crash or a spontaneous group decision to run away, only 2 bees remained. Where is the rest, though? If anyone knows how to convince them to stay for good, please let me know in the comments. Bumblebee. Anywho, it's roof time. At long last, the ugly patchwork of dirt gave way to a gleaming copper roof, and it shimmered like it had always belonged there. To top it all off, I tucked in a small chimney, just enough to make the whole place feel cozy and lived in. Standing there, looking up at it with the first light of morning spilling over the valley, I hereby proclaimed, "The outside of the house is finally finished!" So right now, what needs to be done is the decorations on the inside! Far away from this beautiful house that I just built. Another one! What? Why? Yeah, so interior decorating time. For now, this is what the lower level looks like. In the future, I plan to add some carpet here. And here, I'm planning to make an aquarium, but for now, I have no fish, so there is no need for an aquarium. Now, brace yourself, because you're about to witness my dumbest play yet. Yours truly was out gathering materials, nothing unusual. I came home ready to rest and suddenly that message popped up. Yeah, I have no armor because I decided to put it on the armor stand so it looks nice, but now Nothing will look nice if this is blown up by a creeper. Clenching my butt as hard as I could, I ran outside, swept the entire area for mobs, found a skeleton, took it down, but the message was still there. Round 2. This time, a baby zombie. Gone. Message still there. That's when I realized. Oh my god! A blind spot. Right inside my very house. According to my boyfriend, who at this point might as well be crowned a Minecraft expert, I had unintentionally, of course, created a creeper spawner in my attic. Apparently, creepers are a bit shorter than zombies or skeletons, and a low, dark attic space I never thought to light up properly. Prime real estate for 2 of the worst possible guests.
Slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. Maybe I will... Oh! He won't fall in, right? What? What are you doing? 2 of them! There's 2 of them! Okay, one down, one down. Another one. Where are you?
Lesson learned. Always light up every area. Anyway, it's time to put the trauma behind us and finish the rest of the house.
And I think I can say it now. We're officially moved from this little campsite that I really liked to our big, big house. When it comes to this floor, we also will be adding some carpets once I get some more wool. And actually, well, that's gonna be it. And as for the top floor that I'm deeply traumatized by now, here we're going to add a little mysterious room, but that's not gonna happen today. What was definitely going to happen though was a proper staircase from the campsite to my new house. The vision? A whimsical path surrounded by flower fields on both sides, something that feels peaceful. But for that, I needed more than the handful of flowers I had. So me and Eeyore saddled up for our first official expedition together. Do donkeys swim? No, they don't. Oh yeah, the saddle is definitely broken. And while the ride might look smooth and swift in the video, let's just say finding those sunflowers was a test of patience. A very long one. No way. What is that? But that's another village. Is it like a second one or a third one in this episode? Wow. Okay, I will put you here. Here, you don't go away. And I go to sleep. Back to business. I need those. Wait! Those are tulips! Maybe some. Oh, another kind of tulips? Is this village on the edge of a flower forest? Well, if that was a flower forest, it's not gonna be one soon. I think I collected more than enough flowers. Wait, I didn't get the sunflowers! Oh, no, we have to get the sunflowers. And now the collection is complete. What are you doing? Yeah, that way home. I get it, I think. On our way back, we stumbled across a bamboo cherry grove. Absolute jackpot. I grabbed as much bamboo as I could carry, which allowed me to beautify the house with new decorations and craft some scaffolding. And then it was building time. Ready to work! What you're seeing now is a project that drained me more than I ever anticipated. The sheer volume of dirt I had to use to fill the shape I created was simply brutal this early in the game. I think I used in total around 3 whole inventories of dirt, dug with iron shovels, mind you. But hey, once I set my mind to something, there is no backing down. I ended up building several flower gardens like the one you're seeing now, filled with daffodils, sunflowers, tulips of all kinds, and a bunch of others. Each one added its own little burst of color and charm to the area. Then it was time to pull everything together. I came up with a truly beautiful path using a mix of coarse dirt, packed mud, and oak wood, and had this spark of genius to scatter yellow flowers across the coarse dirt. I think it looks almost too good. Next, I added a tiny waterfall near the crossroads. It's a small touch, but it gave the whole place so much more personality. And after that, I reinforced the edges of the path. Safety first, after all. You'd think that it's all done now. Nah, the area near the house looked totally out of place. There, I saved a special spot for my all-time favorite Minecraft flower, the lily of the valley. I also added a few final touches to the walls and carved out an extra shortcut down the slope. Trust me, future me would not want to hike the long way every time. Now, I could have stopped there, but I decided to give it some final oomph. The lantern design, I won't lie, I found it on Pinterest and tweaked it a little bit. But the custom trees? Those were all me. First time ever trying them. And honestly, not to brag or anything, but I think I nailed the art of random leaf placement. Lastly, I gave the cave entrance by the house a little glow up too, because why not? And at long last, after all the digging, planting and fine-tuning, the flowery staircase of dreams was finally complete. The sight alone makes it all totally worth it. In fact, the views were so stunning, they attracted visitors from afar. You've got something for me? We had plenty of those, that's for sure, but do I want anything from you? Mate, your trades are, how to say it, trash. Oh. I guess I really suck at making friends. Well guys, I gotta say, this place is really starting to feel like home. We've got our cozy little house, which I'm really proud of, cause just look at that cute attic window. Then there's this beautiful flower pathway that so far connects the camping area with the lower part of the base. All that dirt I had to gather. My poor hands are still recovering from all that digging. Anyway, before I wrap things up, I just want to say a huge thank you for joining me on this blocky adventure. If you enjoyed the time you spent with me, consider dropping a like or a comment. I welcome both helpful tips and frustrated rants about my tragic fighting skills. Let's be real, Steve probably cried a little during the whole creeper situation. Now, I did want to get this video out to you a bit sooner, but you know, life does what life does. I had a bit of travel to do. And the next episode might take a little longer too. But after that, oh, we're going full speed. Me, Eeyore, and probably Steve as well. That is, if he decides to contact me again. Thank you again for being here. It really means the world. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some serious relaxing to do.